In 2016, we saw the release of both Final Fantasy XV and The Last Guardian, 2 games 10 years in the making that proved not every game stuck in development limbo stays there forever. Now at the start of 2017, we know a bit more about the once missing Rhyme and learn that another former lost game, Scalebound, was cancelled. But there are still games that don't fit into either category, ones that were announced at E3's past and all but disappeared. These are the 7 biggest missing games we're still waiting to hear more about. CD Projekt Red's dark, futuristic RPG Cyberpunk 2077 has been a mystery for a while now. This is its 3rd year in a row on our missing games list. Years after its 2012 announcement and 1 cinematic teaser later, we still know very little about The Witcher 3 developers' next game. We do know that CD Projekt Red was putting all its focus on The Witcher 3, but now that its final expansion Blood and Wine is out, 2017 might be the year we finally hear more about Cyberpunk 2077. As of right now, we're hanging all our hopes on a very vague 2017 to 2021 release window. This is yet another game that's been on our missing games list 3 years running, though it's on the cusp of re-emerging. Phantom Dust was first announced at E3 2014, but its initial developer, Darkside Game Studios, closed down the following February. However, Phantom Dust is still supposed to happen. We just never got any more details about it. All we know is that it's a reboot of the 2005 Xbox game of the same name and is coming to Xbox One and PC. So if the 2017 release window is accurate, we can expect to hear more soon. Fan project Allison Road was set to be a spiritual successor to PT and carried with it the promise of mending our broken hearts after Silent Hills was canceled. Its development has been a bit of a roller coaster. It was canceled in June but revived in August by its creator, who formed a new studio to continue development. Since it came back from the dead, we've heard nothing else about the highly anticipated indie horror game. Cross Street Fighter was announced all the way back in 2010 for PS3 and Xbox 360 before basically vanishing. Producer Katsuhiro Harada assured fans in 2014 and even said again in 2015 that it wasn't canceled. But in April 2016, Harada revealed that the crossover fighting game was put on hold and that publisher Bandai Namco was waiting for the right time to release it. We just don't know when that time will be, not that we knew much about Tekken Cross Street Fighter in the first place. Dead Island 2 was revealed at E3 2014 with a memorable trailer and got a spring 2015 release window. Of course, it missed that window and was delayed to 2016. It then lost its former developer, Jaeger, in July 2015, but publisher Deep Silver assured us it wasn't canceled. In March 2016, we learned that Little Big Planet 3 developer Sumo Digital took over Dead Island 2's development, and that's the last we heard about the zombie survival sequel. So far, we know that Dead Island 2 will have 4 playable characters, 8-player co-op, and a sunny California setting. Battlecry is a mobile-like, gun-free arena game with its own dedicated developer in Battlecry Studios. It had a trailer and even signups for a global beta in 2015 before dropping off the map. Publisher Bethesda expressed concerns about its quality toward the end of that year, explaining its absence from events. It's been over a year and we haven't received an update, whether positive or negative. Yep, this is the obligatory Half-Life 3 mention. Half-Life 2 Episode 3 was announced back in 2006 but never materialized. It also wasn't canceled either. In a recent Reddit AMA, Valve boss Gabe Newell said there was still a possibility of more games in the Half-Life Portal universe, which means this quintessential missing game is still floating in limbo. We're hoping 2017 holds the keys to each of these games gone missing, but for now, their silence is deafening. Let us know in the comments which other missing games you'd like to see come back into the spotlight, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates.